Hello, basketball fans. Once again, welcome to the Red Zone here at Hicksville Community Schools. The main gymnasium as we are getting ready for our second live stream of the night. Tonight, it'll be the varsity matchup. Non-conference action between the visiting Eagles of Fayette and the homestanding Hicksville Aces. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. With me tonight, Chris Warner, who's running the camera, operating the OBS software, overseeing the live stream, and he's also got the other headset microphone on. As again, Jim Seiler not able to be with us again this evening. Jim's wife is having some health issues, so we hope that she is feeling much better very soon, and that Jim will be able to be joining us sometime next week back here at our broadcast position. Aside from that, earlier, if you just are joining us, the junior varsity game went to Fayette, or to Hicksville rather. It's a knocked off the Eagles by 21, 53-32 the final score. So we're hoping for, again, a good game and hopefully another Aces victory coming up in the varsity matchup. But that'll be determined in about 4 minutes, starting in about 4 minutes from right now. As we get ready, we want to thank again our Diamond Level Underwriting supporters making our coverage possible this evening. They include the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Hicksville's Industrial Park. Also online at aptmfg.com/careers. Thanks to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Phone 419-542-6218 for the latest information on flu shots, COVID boosters, and more. Thanks to ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville's Industrial Park. They're also online at www.arcsolinc.com. And finally, Hicksville Direct Primary Care. Personal, comprehensive care at a price that you can count on every month. Health care that finally makes sense. You can learn more online at HicksvilleDPC.com. Again, that is HicksvilleDPC.com. And finally, our silver level underwriter, Sam Schweitzer Realty of Hicksville and Defiance. Check out their latest listings and auction calendar online at samschweitzerrealty.com. Proud sponsors of the Schweitzer Realty Player of the Game Award that we'll be giving out at the end of the varsity contest to a deserving ace player here tonight. And congratulations to Paxton Yoder. We were just down on the main floor a little while ago and got him his certificate and his Amanda Lee $10 gift card for being the player of the game for last night's action against Ayersville. So, Christopher, you've been surfing the web.
Yes,
and you got some info to share with us regarding these two teams.
Yes.
So get ready for varsity action tonight.
So we're going to go over the standings of the team. The Fayette Eagles are a member of the Buckeye Border Conference, the BBC. Overall, they're four wins, 10 losses, and they are finished last in their conference with an overall of 0-5. Going over to the Aces, not looking much better. We're sitting at 3 wins, 12 losses overall, 0-4 in the conference. Of course, the Aces are in the GMC.
Yes. Picked up unfortunately dropped another conference loss last night to the Pilots. And, man, the one young man from Ayersville last night, I was mentioning this to Christopher earlier, in the varsity game, Dane Ewers finishing with 35 points. He put on quite the show. He's a very good basketball player. And the thing is that, again, he is only a sophomore. So we're going to have to be dealing with him for a couple more years here in the Green Meadows Conference. We're getting ready. They're dropping the flag, and we'll go down to the floor announcer shortly. It looks like we're going to have the 3rd and 4th grade sign choir performing our national anthem here tonight. We've got the Eagle mascot here for the Fayette Eagles. And, of course, we're going to turn off the headset microphones to go down to the floor announcer, Mr. Paul Payne, for the national anthem. and the introduction of players. Then we'll rejoin you right back up here on Press Row. You're watching Boys Varsity Basketball action. Hicksville taking on Fayette. Coming to you live tonight right here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel.
Basketball fans, welcome to Hicksville High School and an exciting evening of high school basketball. Tonight, the Fayette Eagles, coached by Joel Smith, will take on our own Hicksville Aces, coached by Dylan Welch. The Board of Education, Superintendent, and Athletic Council of Hicksville High School extend to each of you a cordial welcome to tonight's basketball game. Both Hicksville High School and Fayette High School are members of the Ohio High School Athletic Association and abide by the high standards of conduct and sportsmanship required during athletic competition. Ladies and gentlemen, we live in a great country with freedom like no other. In order to honor America and in respect for all who have served and who are currently serving to defend our freedoms, please stand as the national anthem will be sung by the 3rd and 4th grade members of the Hicksville Elementary Sign Choir under the direction of music teacher Kristen Wendell. Your officials for tonight's contest are Paul Stahl, Cal Steck-Schulte, and James Troyer. Their experience and integrity qualify them for their important part in this friendly interscholastic basketball game. And now introducing the starting lineup for the visiting Fayette Eagles. A 6-foot sophomore, number 5, Mason Leininger. 6'1" junior, number 10, Cruz Lichtenwald. 6'2" senior, number 13, Carter Lavender. 5'11" senior, number 20, Dane Andrews. And a 6'2" sophomore, number 4, Cruz Lavender. The Eagles are coached by Joel Smith and Tanner Wagner. And now, introducing the starting lineup for your own Hicksville Aces. A 5'9" freshman, number 1, Boston Trimble. A 5'11" senior, number 10, Luke Eicher. A 6'3" sophomore, number 11, Paxton Yoder. A 6'2" senior, number 22, Jesus Avalos. And a 6'3" senior, number 33, Jaden Castillo. The Aces are coached by Dylan Welch, Jared Riley, and Jared Mendoza.
We welcome you back to Press Row. And I'm going to let you know right away that they made a switch. They have number 4 out there who's not on our roster, and we didn't realize that. I didn't catch his name. So we're going to try to pick that up as soon as we can for the Fayette Eagles. I do want to let you know also, well, we got the Special Olympians here tonight. They did an exhibition match at halftime of the JV game. They'll be doing it again in the varsity game, so we'll have that to look forward to. And we'll share some information about the upcoming Kimpo Classic to benefit Special Olympics. That's going to be coming up here at the Red Zone at the end of March. Aside from that, we're glad to have you with us. We'll get ready to jump center circle with Lavender against Eicher. The tip controlled by the Eagles, and we are underway. Bill and Chris, your crew from HIX-TV, glad to have you with us on this Saturday night. Moving it around on the perimeter, that's mysterious number 4 right now. He'll toss it over to Lichtenwald. Shot up, no good. And grabbed by Castillo. Castillo down to Avalos. He'll kick it back out to Tribble. Moving around the perimeter. Eicher has the ball right now. Eicher thinks about it, backs it out to Avalos. Back to Tribble. Tribble into the paint. Avalos. And back to Yoder. Tribble. Tribble for 3. Just misses. Leininger comes up with the rebound. He'll hand it off to Lichtenwald. Gets it into the hands of Andrews. Back to Lichtenwald. Lavender takes it in, kicks it back out, and that's going to be a foul on Leininger.
He immediately knew.
Yep. Couldn't really slap himself, but he could slap his hands together. Inbounds to Tribble. Boston to Eicher on the wing. Yoder down low. Eicher up, off glass, and good. Loose on the floor, and it's Eicher comes up with it when all is said and done. One of like 3 aces to get their hands on that basketball. Avalos down the corner. Tribble working around the perimeter of the arc. Back to Avalos. JJ gets it off to Paxton, over to Eicher. Eicher down low, up and just missed by Castillo. Back the other way. Here comes Lichtenwald. Up, no good. Tribble. Oh. Tribble got it under control, but Eicher was the one that comes up with the ball, and he puts up a prayer. No good. Back into the hands of the Eagles. They come the other way. Down 2-0. Leininger looking over the Aces defense. Off into the wing to Lichtenwald. Bounce pass, top of the key. They'll move it around. Blocked out of bounds by Tribble. Good job by Boston. The ball will stay with Fayette, but they don't get the easy shot, and they'll have to reset and get it in bounds. Eicher's going to guard him. Quickly inside the Leininger. Lichtenwald. Over to Lavender. Lavender flirting around with that free throw line. Shot up from the corner. Up and good. Crew Lavender. Okay. So now we know who number 4 is. Tribble over to Eicher. Nope. got held up a little bit, no foul, and just loses it out of bounds. It'll go back to the Eagles, leading now 3-2. Up the floor. Cruz Lichtenwald. Over to Leininger. Over now to Crew Lavender. And that's a three-point shot, no good by Dane Andrews. Quickly back the other way. Yoder, no good. Put back, no good by Castillo. And it winds up in the hands of Carter Lavender, who tosses it over to Lichtenwald. Tries to feed it down low to Andrews, over to the corner. And that one's no good from Crew Lavender. Tribble to Eicher on top of the key. Over to Avalos on the wing. Castillo moves it around. Yoder back to Avalos. Down low. Castillo gets it blocked, and he'll be fouled.
Number 2, foul level in the game for the Aces.
Lichtenwald should pick up his first personal.
And number 21.
Well, they're going to say nope, just knocked out of bounds. Okay. Avalos. Shots up and good for Boston Tribble. Makes it a 5-3 game. Lichtenwald working against Avalos. Bounce pass. Loose on the floor. Still loose on the floor. Picked up by JJ. Avalos across the timeline. Down to the corner to Level. Level will take it back out on top. Back to Tribble. Another three for Tribble. That one a little long. No good. Tribble, of course, the reigning three-point king of boys basketball in Hicksville. Breaking the all-time record earlier in the season with 7 in one game. Tribble. Avalos drives it into the paint, kicks it out in the corner. That's Yoder, no good. Level grabs the board, gets it back to Tribble. Tribble will take it in, kick it back out to Level. Level for three. That's good. Baseline up, and that'll be good for Leininger. Avalos for the Aces, back to Yoder. Yoder to Avalos. And now to Tribble. Yoder on the wing, back out top. And we'll move it around the perimeter once again. Level drives in, he'll lay it up and he'll be fouled. Nope, offensive foul on Colin Level. That'll be his first. That'll be team foul number 1 in the first quarter with 11.2 seconds. Running out of time. They need to put the ball up. They do for 3-point. That's good. Oh, my. Lichtenwald buries the three at the buzzer to tie it up 8-all at the end of the first quarter. We'll say a big thank you to the first of our Diamond Level underwriters. That's the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and of course online at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, if you're in the market for a vehicle, whether you're looking for something brand new, pre-owned, a car, truck, van, or SUV, check out the selection they have on the lots, or you can check out the entire dealer inventory online anytime at jimschmidtauto.com. Remember, it's always about service before, during, and after the sale. At the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships, we want to thank them for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts throughout 2026. Remember, anytime you see Aces Sports action on HIX-TV and you're able to enjoy the coverage for free, they're the ones that help make it possible. We want to thank them. We hope that you will do the same as well. The Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and online at jimschmidtauto.com. A little bit of a hesitation. They accidentally put up 6 minutes instead of 8 minutes for the second quarter. They got that corrected. Aces with the ball level. Hands it off to Tribble. Tribble into the paint. Tribble drives down low. Kicks it back out to Avalos. Avalos. Castillo holds on to it on the baseline and then loses it out of bounds. Going to be Fayette's ball with 7:41 to go. Tied at 8. Up the floor, Leininger. Down low. Shot up, off glass, no good by Johnston. And here come the Aces. Tribble takes it across the timeline. Tribble to Eicher. Eicher for 3. Little bit short. Castillo looking to put it up, and he'll be fouled. Again, he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Xander Johnston picks up his first foul, and that's team foul number 1 of the second quarter on Fayette. And Jaden Castillo at the line, shooting 2. First one, good. Back into the game, Crew Lavender, and also in number 13, Carter Lavender. That one. And I think he's going to get to shoot it again. Lane violation. Boy, we've seen a lot of those this season.
Yeah, we have it, Bill.
Yeah. So, do-over for Castillo. Here we go. Nope. But Eicher gets it to drop. Went for 1 and got 2. Can't argue with that. Lavender looking for some help. Gets it off to Johnston. Shot up and no good, and into the hands. Whoops. Avalos threw it behind him, and it was a little errant for a moment, but Boston Tribble able to run it down. Gets it into the hands of Eicher as Andrews getting ready to check back in for Fayette. Tribble on the wing. Tribble over to level. Avalos. Work it around outside. Eicher, jumper from the foul line, no good. Rebound comes down to Leininger. He'll bring it across the timeline. Down low to Crew Lavender. From outside and in and out, no good. Jaden Castillo with the rebound to Tribble. Down to Level. Level will hold it up. Castillo not on the arc. And Tribble in and out, no good. Carter Lavender with the rebound. Gets it off to Leininger. Leininger goes coast to coast. Lays it up, no good. Castillo with the rebound, quickly down the floor. That's level. Back to Eicher. Eicher drives the paint up, no good. But he'll draw the foul. Lichtenwald with his first personal, and that'll be team foul number 2 on the Eagles, and it'll put Luke Eicher at the line shooting 2. His team up by 3, 11-8. Eicher seems he can pad that lead a little bit. Got it.
Number 20, Dave Andrews into the game for Fayette. Number 5, gets into the corner. Number 11, Paxton into the game for the Aces.
Back into the game, Andrews, number 20 for Fayette. That one's good for Eicher as well. Also into the game, Van Horn, number 5 for the Aces. And Paxton Yoder, number 11, back into the game for Hicksville as well. Quickly down the floor. There'll be a foul on the floor, and I guess they're going to hit Jaden for that one. Yep. Team foul number 1 of the second quarter for the Aces, up by 5. That'll be on the floor. Fayette looking to inbounds. Lichtenwald gets it in. Shot is up, no good. And saved by Van Horn on the baseline. Gets it off to Tribble. Tribble working through traffic. Van Horn kicks it back out to Yoder. Yoder has to back out of trouble there. Tribble grabs it over to Eicher on the wing. Yoder back to Eicher. Eicher again just outside the free throw line. Gets the bounce. Looking for some help. Turnaround jumper up, no good. Castillo gets it to Eicher, over to Tribble. Tribble down the corner. Van Horn got it. Tribble with the assist, and Fayette takes a full timeout. That'll give us time to say a big thank you to our friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Hicksville Industrial Park. I want to thank Tony Nicewander and all the gang over there for their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcast. APT Manufacturing Solutions offers solutions to business and industry that include welding, powder coating, safety equipment, so much more. They have some great opportunities available as well. If you'd like to learn more about that, a terrific place to go to work for a first career, second career, to maybe add to the skills you already have. Check them out online at aptmfg.com/careers. That'll take you to a complete listing of all the opportunities that they have available. Quite often they come with specialized training and certification opportunities. You can fill out an application online, upload your resume. They would love to hear from you, and who knows, maybe you can become a part of the APT manufacturing family. We want to thank them so much for, again, their continued support of our Aces Sports broadcast here on Hicksville Community Television. We hope that you will do the same. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in the Industrial Park and online at aptmfg.com/careers. Fayette managing to hang on to the basketball, trying to get something up here. Out from the three-point arc, and that's good. Carter Lavender buries the three to make it 18-11. Aces lead cut to 7. Avalos gets it over to Level. Bounce pass down to Yoder. Got it. Yoder makes it a 10-point game, 21-11. They trade threes. Long pass down into the corner. They'll kick it back out. Fayette looking for something to open up. Tried to feed it down low. Goes out of bounds. That should go to the Aces. It looked like it went off the leg of Leininger down there. And that's the call indeed. Dombrowski into the game. We saw him a little bit in the JV game. In for the Eagles, wearing number 2, his JV number. Level. Bounce pass to Yoder. Yoder driving in, kicks it back out. Eicher puts it up, slapped out of his hands, right into the hands of Lichtenwald. Avalos comes up to meet him. And now Fayette on offense. Trying to work it in. Lichtenwald from outside, no good. And Yoder grabs the rebound. Over to Level. Aces pause for a second. Set things up, getting some calls from Coach Welch. On the sideline. Tribble to Avalos. Back to Level. Yoder on the wing. Nope. Slapped out and run down by Eicher. Back to Tribble. Eicher down low. And now Level from the wing. No good. Avalos tries to get it, and it winds up in the hands of Lichtenwald. Quickly up the floor. He'll go the distance and miss. Ball's loose on the floor, and it'll be a jump ball.
Will stay with the Eagles.
I believe so. With 1:43 to go. Good call, Chris Warner. It's kind of hard to keep track because they don't have the little arrow lit up on the scoreboard.
Luckily, I can see perfectly.
Like I said, I don't have a good view of the score table. That's up from long distance and good. Burying the 3, Lichtenwald. That's his second tray of the first half. Eicher, pull-up jumper, no good. Comes down right into the hands of Lichtenwald. And bringing it up the floor now, Leininger. Over to Carter Lavender. Leininger puts it up, no good. And that's Yoder with the board. With a minute to go. Timeout. 57.2 seconds and a full 1 minute timeout from the Hicksville bench. Time for us to say a big thank you to the Hicksville Pharmacy. They're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. A full-service pharmacy for you and your family's pharmaceutical needs. They also have medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, and so much more. Stop in next time you're in downtown Hicksville and see for yourself what a difference being locally owned and operated truly makes. We want to thank the Myers family again for their continued support of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. And invite you to stop by and browse around. They just got back. They were down in Atlanta. They were at a merchandising show where they were picking out some new stuff to carry in the store. They have Ohio State, Michigan paraphernalia, greeting cards, candles, snacks, toys, you name it. You never know what you're going to find. So encourage you to stop by. And when you do, thank them for their continued support whenever you get to watch and enjoy the Aces Sports coverage on HIX-TV for free. They're the ones that help make it possible. So I hope that you will thank them as much as we do. The Hicksville Pharmacy, again, they're your good neighbor pharmacy located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Quick inbounds, Tribble with the ball. For the Aces, over to Yoder. Long distance 3 just missed. Put back by Eicher is no good. Battle underneath for the board. It comes up with Fayette. And Lichtenwald bringing it up the floor. Across the timeline. He'll toss it over to Leininger. Down into the corner and back to Leininger. Leininger gets it to Lavender. And back to Lavender again. 16 seconds. Eagles down by 7. Down to 8 seconds. Jumper up and good. Nice shot by Lichtenwald. It's only a 2. And that'll be the end of the first half. Aces leading by 5. 21-16, the halftime score. All right, let's do some unofficial scoring. Here at halftime, if you are just joining us, it's the Aces leading the Eagles 21-16, the halftime score. For Fayette unofficially in the first half, we had Mason Leininger with a bucket and 2 points. A three-pointer for Carter Lavender. Also a three-pointer for Crow Lavender. And then 8 points from Lichtenwald. Kreutz Lichtenwald had 2 threes and a deuce for 8. And that adds up to 16, so I think I'm right there. Over on the Aces side of the coin, it's shaken down this way. We have Jaden Castillo with a free throw for 1 point. And then, check this out. We got Tribble with a 3 for 3. Level with a 3 for 3. Van Horn with a 3 for 3. Paxton Yoder with a 3 for 3. And then there's Luke Eicher with 3 twos and 2 free throws to lead all scorers with 8. So Lichtenwald and Eicher both with 8 points to lead the scoring in the first half. Minute 11 to go. We do want to remind everybody that, again, we are expecting some very heavy weather later tonight. So we are encouraging everybody when we get done here tonight to head home and make sure you get home safely this evening. It could be a very, very wintry day. The governor of Ohio has already issued a state of emergency for the state. He's asking everybody to do everything they can to be prepared today and tonight, and then to try to avoid any travel on Sunday if possible. And we're waiting to see what the effects might be when Monday rolls around. As it stands right now, we are planning on being here on Monday at the Red Zone for wrestling action at 6 o'clock. The boys wrestle against Woodland, and the girls are wrestling against Fairview starting at 6 o'clock. But we're going to wait and see how the weather is and whether that will affect the broadcast coverage or not. Our next basketball action after tonight will be on Tuesday with the Lady Aces playing here at the Red Zone at 6:30, which will be Jim Seiler and Connor Myers covering that one, because I got a previous engagement that I got to be at that Tuesday. All right, underway in the third quarter. Aces with the ball to start, and Boston Tribble. Over to Eicher. Yoder and down to the corner to Avalos. Avalos drives down to Castillo, up and good. Lichtenwald. Over to Leininger. Up, no good. Tribble quickly up the floor. Over to Yoder. A little bit long, and Yoder gets the nope, I take that back. Taken away by Crew Lavender. He'll get it over to Leininger. Down into the corner, up, and no good for Lichtenwald. Castillo gets the rebound to Tribble. To Yoder. And now to Avalos. They'll work it around the perimeter again. Eicher feeds it down low to Castillo. Nothing there. Yoder in and out, no good. And the rebound comes down to Andrews. Andrews tosses it over to Lichtenwald. To Andrews. Driving in, up, and that is good for Carter Lavender. 5 points now for Carter Lavender to make it 23-18. Avalos kicks it out, grabbed by Eicher. Eicher drives baseline, nothing there, and it's picked off by Lichtenwald. So here comes Fayette, down by 5. Over to Leininger. They'll move it around on the perimeter. Andrews. Spin move, drives it in. Puts it up, no good. Gets his own rebound, tries again. And that one also drops for Carter Lavender, who's muscling his way in, up close, down low, and getting the easy buckets. Yoder. Tribble. And they'll move it around again. Yoder. Avalos, and then to Tribble down on the corner. And that'll go out of bounds. I don't know if he touched it or not. They're going to say he did. Okay. I couldn't tell whether he did or not, so we're going to go with the guys in the striped shirts. Ace's lead has been cut to 3. Down low, Eicher up, no good. Slapped out of bounds, and that'll be Fayette's ball. Bounce pass in. That's to Crow Lavender. Yoder will pick up the foul. That'll be Paxton's first. And team foul number 1 of the third quarter on the Aces. Fayette's ball out of bounds. They've cut the Aces lead to 3. Leininger. Andrews. Andrews. Back to Crew Lavender. And Leininger with the pull-up jumper for 2. That gives him 4 points and makes it a 1-point game. Feeds it down low to Avalos. Nothing there for JJ. Has to kick it back out. Tribble off the back of the iron. No good. Oh, loses it on the floor. Castillo turns it over. And it'll be another turnover, this time taken away from Crew Lavender by Yoder. Down low. Up and good. Avalos. Timeout on the floor. Quick 30-second timeout. So we'll keep it here on Press Row. Again, glad to have you with us on this Saturday. This is the first of 2 weekends in a row. Next weekend, we got another Friday-Saturday doubleheader with the Aces playing GMC action on Friday night and a non-conference on a Saturday night to close out the month of July. Hard to believe, isn't it? Next weekend, it'll be July 30th and 31st. Then it'll be
January.
Yeah, January. Did I say July? I'm sorry.
We haven't got there yet, Bill.
No kidding. And then Yeah, February 1st, and then the village council meeting will be on Groundhog Day.
I was going to say, Bill, man, we really took our Christmas in July to the next level.
Yeah, that's true.
With snow and ice.
There we go. Of course, sometimes in July here in Northwest Ohio, if you had a little bit of snow, people might enjoy the break. A little change of pace. All right, back into action. Leininger, deflected. Down to the corner, Lichtenwald is good for 3. Tied at 25 now. Level into the game for the Aces. Gets it off to Yoder. Back to Tribble. And Tribble's going to be fouled by Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald picks up his second. His name in German means light of the forest.
Oh, you learn something new every day.
Lichtenwald, yeah. Avalos to Yoder.
That's your HIX-TV fun fact of the day.
Ooh, there you go. Tribble picks up his first. It's team foul number 2 on the Aces. 2:26 to go in the third quarter. Quick substitution for the Eagles. And they'll bring it up the floor. Lichtenwald gets it in to Carter Lavender. And he'll be fouled and go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be on Yoder. Paxton second, and already 3 team fouls now on the Aces with over 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Carter Lavender at the line, shooting 2. Misses the first one. Got one more coming. And that one's in and out, no good. Avalos clears the board for the Aces. Gets it off to Tribble. Boston quickly across the timeline. He'll wait for his teammates to catch up, set the offense. Bounce pass to Avalos, to Eicher. Eicher trying to get the basketball under control, loses it. Leininger picks it up for Fayette. So here come the Eagles with a chance to take the lead for the first time in a long time in this game. Leininger down to the corner, up, and that's slapped away by Eicher. Avalos gets the ball back to Luke, quickly down the floor into the corner. That's Tribble. And now to Avalos, spin move. Avalos goes to the hoop, loses the basketball. It goes out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Aces.
Number 2, Gavin Dombrowski, and number 20.
Dombrowski will come back in for, as well as Xander Johnston, both in for Fayette. Aces get the ball inbounds. Yoder to Avalos, Avalos to Tribble. Back to Yoder. Down low, Tribble loses the basketball again. Jump ball. And that's going to be Fayette on the possession arrow. Still tied at 25 here in the third quarter. Lichtenwald over to Leininger, down into the corner. Lichtenwald for 3. Nope. And Tribble grabs it. Dombrowski right there in his face. Gets it across the timeline. Yoder on the wing. Over to Level. And the Avalos, and then back to Eicher. Spin move by Luke Eicher off glass, no good. And the putback is stripped out of his hands, but then Avalos takes it away. Tribble. Level. Over to Eicher again. Eicher, nothing there. Avalos, he'll kick it back out, and they'll reset. Yoder with 19 seconds. Tribble with 16. Avalos with 14. loses the basketball. It goes out of bounds, and it'll be Fayette's ball with 9.7 seconds. Castillo getting ready to... No, not check back in. Okay.
They changed their mind.
Yep. They told him to sit down. 9.7 seconds. Here comes Lichtenwald up across the timeline for Fayette. For three, and that's not even going to be close. Yeah. Way out of range for Carter Lavender, and we end the quarter tied at 25. I want to say a big thank you to our friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here at Hicksville's Industrial Park. They're also online at www.arcsolinc.com. They offer solutions to business and industry that include plasma cutting, robotics, welding, and so much more. Check out their website, again, www.arcsolinc.com. Go to the gallery page to look at photos from some of the incredible projects that they have done around the area, around the state, and around the country. And check out their online store. If you're a welder, you have a welder in your family, or whatever, they have some of the finest welding equipment and supplies that you will find anywhere available online in their store. Some great specials at times as well. And also very informative tutorial videos that they have that you can watch and learn from. We want to thank them again for their community support, and also for supporting Hicksville Community Television and our broadcast of Aces Sports Action. We hope that you will do the same. Our good friends at ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, again located in the Industrial Park, and online at www.arcsolinc.com. Dribble out front as we get the fourth quarter underway. Anybody's game now, tied 25 all. Dribble. Level down in the corner. Level. Ball's kicked. He lost the basketball, but luckily it got kicked, so it stays with the Aces. Eicher driving baseline, not much there, all the way over to Avalos. He'll try to pull in a little closer to the bucket. Nice move by J.J. Avalos for the hoop. Put the Aces up by a pair, 27-25. Leininger for the Eagles. Back to Lavender. Crew Lavender. And that's Carter Lavender, number 13. Back to Leininger. Crew Lavender. Driving down low, nothing there. Hands it off to Carter Lavender. He'll drive in, put it up and good. Dribble, no good. And that'll be a foul on Avalos. Dane Andrews picks up the foul, and that's going to put Castillo on the line, shooting two. As he drew the foul down low. Got it. Got them both. Here comes the Eagles. Crew Lavender over to Leininger. Andrews. And back to Leininger. Leininger goes to the hoop, no good, and it's grabbed by Eicher quickly to Tribble. Tribble takes it up off glass, no good. Gets his own rebound. kicks it over, and Castillo takes it in. Now Avalos, and JJ's going to be fouled. That'll be the third one on Lichtenwald. His third personal and team foul number 2 on the Eagles with 5:59 to go in regulation. Avalos at the line. Oh! Thought for sure he was going to get the bounce on that one. Score remains 29-27. One more for JJ. Missed that one too. That one's knocked out of Castillo's hand on the rebound. And Lichtenwald will bring up the floor for the Eagles. Stolen away by Level. Feeds it off to Tribble. Kicks it back to Eicher. Eicher loses it. Back the other way. Andrews holds up. Nice job. Eicher flew right by him. And Andrews gets the easy bucket. And we're tied again at 29. Aces gets it to Castillo's hand. Over to Avalos and Eicher. Eicher. Tribble loses it out of bounds, and it'll be Fayette's ball. Oh, man. Lichtenwald going to handle the inbounds. Eicher will step out. In for him, Paxton Yoder. Lichtenwald gets it in to Leininger. Over to Lavender, Crew Lavender, to Carter Lavender. Timeout. Full timeout called by the Fayette Eagles. That'll give us time to say a thank you in advance to our friends at Sam Schweitzer Realty of Hicksville and Defiance. Silver level underwriters with us for all of our boys basketball coverage in the 2025-26 season. Proud sponsors of the Schweitzer Realty Player of the Game Award that we give out at the end of each varsity contest we cover for the Aces boys. Hey, if you want to find out the very latest listings with Schweitzer Realty as well as their most recent and upcoming auction calendar, check them out online. Easy to find and easy to remember. It's samschweitzerrealty.com. You can also stop by or you can call their office here in Hicksville. The office number for Hicksville is 419-542-6180. The gals there, Sam Murphy and there's a bunch of them. They'll be happy to help you out, answer any questions you might have. I want to thank Sam and all of his associates for their support of our Aces Sports broadcast and for sponsoring the Player of the Game Award, our good friends at Sam Schweitzer Realty of Hicksville and Defiance, online at samschweitzerrealty.com. Proud sponsors of the Schweitzer Realty Player of the Game Award. Under 5 minutes now in regulation, tied at 29. Carter Lavender pitches it over. Now it's into Crew Lavender's hands. Back to Lichtenwald. Over to Carter Lavender. And to Leininger. Working it around the perimeter. See if they can get something to open up down low. Nothing there, but Leininger will go for three. In and out, no good. And that'll go out of bounds. And it'll be Hicksville's ball. Last touched by Crew Lavender.
Number 2.
And Dombrowski will come back in, and Crew Lavender will step out for Fayette. Inbounds to Level, who'll take it across the timeline. Quickly to Tribble on the wing. Now to Avalos. They'll move it around the perimeter themselves. Down low. Turn around up and good for Boston Tribble. No trouble for Tribble that time. Halfway through our fourth quarter, Dombrowski for the Eagles. To Andrews. Out front to Carter Lavender. Over to Lichtenwald. Dombrowski for three, and he hits it. Avalos to Tribble. And now level, bounces it down low, up and good for Castillo. Castillo with a bucket. That's 7 points for Jaden now. Lichtenwald over to Leininger. Lavender almost loses it. Leininger puts up the jumper, no good. And that's going to be a foul, I think, on Andrews. Yep. Andrews picks up his second. That's team foul number 3 on this fourth quarter for the Eagles. 3:10 to go. Aces up by 1, have the basketball. Tribble brings it across the timeline. Oop, knocked out of bounds. Should stay with Hicksville. Quick hands by Leininger. Yoder will do the inbounds. Nope, I kick it back. They're going to change their mind and send Tribble over to do it. Gets it into Avalos, right back into Boston's hands. Boston drives it down. Castillo tries to muscle his way in. Nothing there, over to Avalos. Yoder, nope. Everybody going for the rebound. It's loose. Andrews gets it out of there. Down the floor. Up and good. Carter Lavender. Makes it a 1-point game in favor of the Eagles. Down low, Castillo. Puts it up, no good. Gets it out. Tribble. Off glass, no good. Tribble put back, and that one does go down. And the Aces take a timeout with 2:09 to go in regulation. Up by 1. I got a feeling this is going to go down right to the wire, Christopher.
Yes, it is.
Hopefully we'll still be able to pack everything up and get out of here before the snow starts flying. Again, we do want to remind everybody, just keep an eye on the forecast. Actually, I think you're going to be out and about, aren't you? Are you planning on doing one of your live streams, maybe?
Hopefully.
All right. Just do so carefully.
It really just depends on the time frame.
Yeah.
And, of course, with me being trained and all that, I always stress that. I know people I appreciate people looking out for my safety.
Yeah, Christopher is a firefighter.
And then I'm also a storm chaser, which I've been doing for about 3 years now.
So
my rules is that usually level 3, obviously we're done because it's emergency vehicles only, and I can't justify. I'm allowed to go to calls, but I can't justify driving around chasing. And we also
have to mention, because you are a volunteer firefighter, there have been times where you wanted to do it, but if you get a call, if they have a major issue or incident that you have to respond to.
There's been times where I've been doing a stream and a call will come in and I will have to abruptly end the stream.
Yeah. So we'll see, but you can keep your eye out for that. Warner Storm Photography may be doing the live stream, keeping you updating on the road conditions later this evening. Does that you got on our Facebook page or on the YouTube channel?
Facebook page.
Okay, that'll be on the HIX-TV, Hicksville Community Television Facebook page. Nothing doing for Fayette that time. The Aces get the basketball back with 1:42. They're up by 1. Castillo. Tribble. Got it. Oh my. (38-34), 4-point lead now, 2-possession game for the Aces. Lichtenwald falls backwards. Shot's no good. One of the Aces hits the deck. There's a whistle. Tribble picks up his second personal. That's only team foul number 1, though, on the Aces here in this fourth quarter, so it'll be out of bounds on the baseline to the Eagles. Gets it inbounds to Andrews. Andrews, quick foul. I think that's going to be on. It's going to be on Eicher. Yep. Eicher picks up his first personal. Team foul number 2. And Crew Lavender will come in. Dombrowski out for the Eagles with 1:15 to go. And again, they'll have the ball out of bounds on the baseline. Lichtenwald gets it in. And that'll be another one. And that one's going to be on Yoder.
Number 11, Paxton Yoder.
So the Aces racking up 3 fouls in about 30 seconds. Not even that, about 10 seconds.
Yeah, about 10 seconds, yeah.
Carter Lavender loses the ball. Tribble holds on to it wisely. Lets the Aces set their offense. Avalos underneath the bucket, nothing there. Gets it out to Yoder. Yoder to Castillo, back to Yoder with 53 seconds. Now Tribble out on top with 49 and Avalos with 47. Down low, Tribble.
You hear the Fayette coach yelling foul.
And Lichtenwald will pick up his 4th personal foul. That'll be on the floor again. That'll be team foul number 4, though, on the Eagles. Tribble gets it in to Eicher. Eicher. And that'll be team foul 5, I believe, and that'll put Eicher at the line. That'll be the second on Leininger. And team foul number 5 again. Luke Eicher at the line to shoot 2 with 35.4 seconds, and the Aces holding on to a 4-point lead. And that one no good. He'll get one more. Got that one. Eicher's first point of the second half comes with 34 seconds to go in the game. And another timeout on the floor. Well, when we wrap this one up, of course, we'll thank all of our underwriters. We'll pass along the unofficial final scoring. We will award the Schweitzer Realty Player of the Game. The winner for that will receive, of course, the nice certificate and the $10 gift card for Amanda Lee Coffee here in Hicksville, Ohio. And then we will, again, wrap things up so we can get everything packed up and stowed away safely and head home. Or at least I'll head home. Christopher will get ready to brave the elements.
Take a quick nap, get something to eat.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Get a cup of coffee and back out on the road.
I give you credit, and I don't think I have to say it. I mean, many people out there, you know, because you've watched and we've seen the numbers. We know how many people like to see Christopher, keep him updated on the road conditions.
And for those of you who don't know the vehicle I drive, it is a challenge to get that out there in the winter weather.
Back in action. Leininger. Leininger to Lavender, and he'll be fouled. Carter Lavender.
Number 22, J.J. Avalos.
Avalos picks up his first. That'll be team foul number 4 on the Aces, and it'll send Carter Lavender to the line to shoot 2. His team down by 5. Lavender's first one. He gets it.
Number 2, Gavin Dombrowski.
Lavender only had 3 points in the first half, but he's clocking in at 9 points right now in the second half for a total of 12. Castillo will step out and level in for him. 22.7 seconds. Lavender's second shot, no good. Avalos grabs it, gets it off to Tribble. Tribble is going to get waylaid on the sideline, and he's going to go to the line on the other end of the floor with 17.1 seconds.
His third.
Krug Lavender getting ready to check back in for the Fayette Eagles. But first, Boston Tribble at the line. And he missed it. Tribble will have one more. Lavender comes in, Krug Lavender. And Dombrowski will step out for Fayette. Tribble's second one is good. Leininger goes the distance. No, Yoder grabs the basketball. Gets knocked loose, and he'll be fouled by Crew Lavender. That'll be his first personal. Team foul, well, it doesn't matter. It's team foul, I think 7 now, or 6. But it'll put Paxton Yoder at the line to shoot 2 with 7.3 seconds. Yoder so far scoreless in the second half. No more. 41-35. And the Aces will take a timeout before the second shot. Okay. Quick 30-second timeout. Give me time to let you know that our next boys basketball coverage here on the HIX-TV YouTube channel will be coming your way next week on Friday. GMC action, and it'll be a good one as the Aces will have their work cut out for them. League-leading Paulding in town to take on the Aces on Friday night, the 30th of January. And on January 31st, it'll be non-conference action against Chris Warner's favorite team, Crestview Knights.
Oh,
that one's good.
We have a lot of bad memories with that team, Bill.
Yoder gets the second one as well. And Crew Lavender, or no, I take that back. That was Lichtenwald gets the 3. Too little, too late, and the final score, it's the Aces defeating the Fayette Eagles 42-38. The final score, a 4-point win for the Aces tonight. As the teams congratulate each other, we'll do some quick compiling here. Other side of the coin here.
All right, well, while Bill does that, I'm going to read an updated weather message from the National Weather Service of Indiana for our district. It's an urgent weather message. Winter storm warning remains in effect until 1 a.m. on Monday. Heavy snow, total snow accumulations between 5 to 8 inches, with the greatest totals being along and south of US 24. Of course, portions of northern Indiana, northwest Ohio, pretty much all of Ohio.
Yep.
So just make sure, if you must travel, keep an extra flashlight, food, water in your vehicle in case of emergency. And the latest road conditions for your state can be found by calling 511. Don't call 911, 511.
There we go.
Very important detail there. Remember, it's 511.
All right. Before we wrap it up, we still have one more Diamond Level Underwriting supporter to thank this evening, and that's our friends at Hicksville Direct Primary Care. You ever wondered what it would be like if healthcare sort of worked like Netflix, where you just had one simple monthly payment with no surprise bills and no confusing fine print? Well, that is what Hicksville Direct Primary Care is all about. Instead of insurance, their members pay a monthly fee for unlimited access to their doctor. That includes unlimited visits, annual wellness exams, sick visits, and ongoing chronic condition management for things like diabetes, high blood pressure, and asthma. Their appointments are longer, from 30 to 60 minutes. You are never rushed, and you get direct access to your doctor by text, email, phone, or telemedicine, so care is always within reach. Their plans are simple and affordable. There are no co-pays, no deductibles, and no insurance hassles. Just personal, comprehensive health care at a price that you can count on every month. If that sounds interesting to you, find out more. You can stop by Hicksville Direct Primary Care on North Main Street in Hicksville, or give them a call, 419-301-9371. Again, that is 419-301-9371, or check them out online at HicksvilleDPC.com. HicksvilleDPC.com. Hicksville Direct Primary Care, healthcare that finally makes sense. We want to thank them again for their diamond level underwriting of all of our Aces Sports broadcasts throughout 2026, so that we hope that you will thank them for that as well. All right, let's run down unofficial scoring for the varsity contest, and we'll begin with the Fayette Eagles on the short end of the scoreboard, 42-38. For Fayette, there was Dane Andrews with a bucket for 2 points. A couple of Eagles with 3 points to their credits tonight. Crow Lavender had a three-pointer for 3, and Gavin Dombrowski with a three-pointer for 3 points as well. Mason Leininger had a couple of field goals for 4 points tonight, and then 2 Eagles in double figures. Carter Lavender had a 3, 4 twos, and a free throw for 12 points total. And Kreutz Lichtenwald had 4 threes and a deuce to finish up with 14 points for tonight. Over on the Aces side of the coin, let's see here. We had Colin Level with a three-pointer for 3 points. Vincent Van Horn also had a 3 for 3 points. Jesus Avalos, or J.J. Avalos, had 2 field goals for 4 points. It was Yoder with a 3 and a couple of free throws for 5 this evening. After that, we had Jaden Castillo with 3 free throws and 2 buckets for 7. Luke Eicher had 3 field goals and 3 free throws for 9. And leading all scorers for the Aces tonight was Boston Tribble. Tribble had 2 twos, 2 threes, and a free throw for 11 points this evening. And again, that makes the final score Hicksville 42 and Fayette 38. So the Aces only won in double figures, but a lot of supporting players here tonight adding to that cumulative total. A good job all around for Hicksville this evening. And that brings us to the Schweitzer Realty Player of the Game for this evening. Again, a certificate and a Amanda Lee $10 gift card, courtesy of Sam Schweitzer Realty, online at samschweitzerrealty.com. And, of course, offices in Hicksville and in Defiance. And let's see, looking things over.
I think I should say mine first.
Okay,
I'll
go ahead.
with mine. So we were talking about it a little earlier. I think what I'm going to say is going to ruffle a little feathers. So for everyone listening, you can at me on whatever to find out. But I'm going with a junior varsity player of the game vote. I'm going with Nick Weiskup.
Cody Weiskup.
Cody Weiskup, sorry. For a couple reasons. Number one, 16 points in the JV match. Very good. And the biggest thing I noticed was in that first half, he was all over the ball. He was stealing it away, getting lots of twos. He was constantly defending, up there getting rebounds. I mean, he was all over the ball in that first half of the JV match. And the honest, that's my vote.
Well,
it's Cody Weiskup.
I would second that, except for we do specify that it has to be in the varsity game.
Yes.
And had Cody gotten in, then I might say, but since he did not play in the varsity game, my 2 candidates are Tribble, leading all scorers with 11, and also Castillo having a great game down low with 7 points tonight. So
I'll vote with the young Castillo.
Castillo. So we're going to give the player of the game to Jaden Castillo tonight. He did a great job. Again, 7 points and doing a great job with the rebounding and just keeping the Aces in the game tonight. So congratulations to him. And we'll get those. We'll get him his gift card and everything else next week before the Paulding game. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. I see Bill Elwood waiting for me. I should mention, we have a new underwriter. We haven't really mentioned them yet. I'm hoping I get the information so we can start spreading the word a little bit. But the American Legion Post here at Hicksville, the Edward Smart Post, is our newest bronze-level underwriter. So we will be featuring them and talking about things going on at the Legion and keeping you up to date with what's happening at the Legion at select sporting and non-sporting broadcasts throughout 2026. And I want to thank them so very much for their support of Hicksville Community Television as well. And while we're at it, let's thank all of our underwriters. We already thanked, of course, Sam Schweitzer Realty and our 5 diamond-level underwriters, the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio, APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, the Hicksville Pharmacy in downtown Hicksville, Ohio, ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio, and, of course, Hicksville Direct Primary Care of Hicksville, Ohio, and online at HicksvilleDPC.com. Thanks to all of them. Thanks to the Hicksville Athletic department for giving us the space and allowing us to be here with the live stream coverage. And thanks to all of you for joining us. Hope you enjoyed the live coverage here this evening. If you did and you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the HIX-TV YouTube channel. It is absolutely free. It helps us out with the search engines and the metrics and all that sort of stuff. And we would love to have you as a member of the community of Hicksville Community Television. Again, it is absolutely free to subscribe. So with that, we'll wrap it up one final time. Final scores tonight, JV action. The Aces take it 53-32, and the varsity winners as well, 42-38. And with that, for Chris Warner, operating the camera, overseeing the OBS software, and helping out with the color commentary, I'm Bill Murphy for Hicksville Community Television, wishing all of you, well, safe travels tonight. Keep your eye on the weather forecast, and aside from that, a very good night